Just a friendly reminder of how intelligent cats are. A dog brings this snack to her pups. Two amazing men save a frantic deer out of a sinkhole in Florida.
I got you, I think.
Let me get the thing. I got it. Drag her. There you go, little girl.
No, chief. No, chief.
No, chief. I got you, dog.
Hey, watch out. That bitch will fuck you up, bro.
I got you. Dude, I'm good.
Here, Will. Get this on video, dog. I got it. Hold on. It's hit by the neck.
Hey, hold up.
Yeah, I got it with him.
Come here, girl. Hey, grab her.
A very dangerous and scared timber wolf in Minnesota gets freed from a trap. A turtle is saved from a hungry tiger shark. This monkey seems to thank a man for being kind and giving some water. A man saves a deer from a hungry anaconda.
No se muevan.
Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Like, props to the woman who kept her cool along with the rest of the women, because this was well on its way to being a tragic ending had they panicked. So a black bear decides to harass a woman, and it seems more curious than aggressive, but wow. Like, what would you do in this situation? So a few cyclists decide to take a nice long stroll on this beautiful winding road. Look how beautiful the scenery is. So all is good until all of a sudden an ostrich starts chasing the cyclists. It's amazing how fast these things are. Check it out. A man drives around in a caged-up Toyota Land Cruiser, throwing chickens out to feed the tigers. Sir, I think you need a lot more food than that, sir. An unlikely encounter between a lynx and a wolf.
So, folks, you can see some pretty wild things in a 24-hour convenience store, but this would be hard to top. Check it out. That's a massive monitor lizard. It frightened shoppers at a store in Thailand when it wandered in, and then it started climbing that shelf. Once it got up there, the lizard stretched out. Lizard took a rest. There are some folks who think that the lizard came in to get a break from the heat and humidity outside. What's even more striking are the number of people that are like laughing in the background shooting the video.
Yeah.
I would have seen the lizard right out the front door.
He's next to the ice. So
when does it stop being a lizard?
Yeah.
Right.
And become a dragon?
Yeah.
That's probably a dragon.
I think that was dragon territory.
I think when it's taller than you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Look at Godzilla here in the flesh. This was in Thailand this week, where this enormous monitor lizard, which are very dangerous, by the way, and can inflict some serious damage if you get too close. You always see these on animal documentaries, and I guess I didn't realize how big they got. Whatever I came into this store for would, let's just say, have to get postponed and would be left behind, like if I was in there.
Давай, я тебе дам вот этот взамен, давай.
Look how close this serpent was from tearing this guy apart. Like, why in the world would you own something like this? I just don't get it. Later in the video, the snake actually does bite him, and this guy just laughs it off. Hell to the no.
Ow! You sucker, you actually got me. I didn't think she'd actually get me. Anyway, so there's what they're like in the wild, just to let you guys know. Anyway, I don't want to get poked in the face.
This video shows a very young and curious, but surprisingly a very laid-back tiger who was more interested in playing with the side mirror of this Jeep than it was of the passengers. This is an interesting video because I've never ever seen this kind of interaction from a wild tiger with people. Later in the video reveals another tiger in the area. So maybe these tigers are like used to seeing people or something. I'm not exactly sure, but it's terrifying nonetheless.
So here's
Oh, he moves fast. No, don't go in my room. How am I gonna get him out?
Here's another adorable monkey who is in need of some water.
You feeling thirsty, monkey? Yes, I'm feeling thirsty. I like to drink water.
Oh my God. Don't be like.
These cats want to know what the heck is going on with this printer. This dog doesn't appreciate its owner dressing up as Cookie Monster. A Shiba Inu gets extremely frustrated that it cannot get a hot dog. So much so it ends up getting angry at this innocent Weimaraner.
No. No snarls. Sit.
I bet you have never seen a dog trying to wake up a sleeping pig, have you? This man films an encounter where a bobcat has its sights on a turkey vulture and is ready to pounce on it. It's so interesting because you know that the vulture saw the hungry cat the whole time, but it actually let the bobcat get pretty close before it decides to flee. I think we all know by now that bears are pretty dang smart, but I was not prepared to see a bear open the door to not just one truck, but in fact 2 of them. It's insane how it's figured out how to do this. Animals, of course, will do anything for some dang food, and they will evolve as needed to do so. Very impressive, yet scary to think about. Not sure what this goat's major malfunction is, but it is being very aggressive to passerbys in this town in Brazil. On several occasions, it rammed people and even knocked one woman down. At the end of the video, they finally get the animal out of there, but not before he caused some sore behinds along the way. Yikes!
Come here, Rip! Come here!
Come on! Come on!
Can you imagine a world without dogs? Dogs are just great and they're so dang smart. This dog is very well trained and of course, so used to routine that it doesn't understand that there is no glass right there to act as a barrier between him and his human family. He is waiting for them to open the door for him, and this is just so dang adorable. This is some kind of Christmas celebration where a camel is brought in, and evidently the camel did not want to participate, like at all. I don't know if the camel tipping over, was it literally falling, or if it was just trying to lay down and protest. But either way, I would not want this thing falling on me. Hopefully no one was hurt. I bet this coyote, who was about to get torn apart by this wolf, probably got too close to a kill or something, and the wolf didn't like it.
Not one bit.
So the wolf was like, yeah, I'm finna get your cowardly behind. Should have left the wolves alone, Mr. Coyote. I bet that'll learn you. What was this idiot thinking? I mean, seriously. Everyone is laughing, but it wouldn't have been so funny if this sea lion would have torn this man's arm off. Never ever mess with a wild animal, especially around their food. That is a recipe for being an amputee for sure. I was actually kind of rooting for the sea lion.
Oh, got her. He's coming in. He's done this before.
Wowzers! These misbehaving black bears are the worst. So this furry maniac, I suppose, is trying to get into the house, and just look at the damage they can do in such a short time. Once the bear figured out it wasn't going to get into the house, I guess it got bored and it just moved on with its mischievous behind. Black bears are so psychotic, aren't they?
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my gosh! Good cat! Oh, looks like
SeaWorld. What would you do if a dolphin took an iPad right out of your hand? My guess is not much you can do. To add insult to injury, the dolphin even shows off a little bit, almost like, yeah, I took your iPad and destroyed it too. What you gonna do about it? Nothing, Mr. Dolphin.
There's another one. Go, go, go. There's two. There's three. Oh my god! Oh my god! There's the whole pack! The whole pack! There's 6. 7. Look at that. They were chasing something. He looks toughened out. Look at that. That is amazing. Did you guys get one?
Oh, they do that all the time.
Imagine coming into your balcony and seeing these creatures casually strolling through. A close encounter between a grizzly bear and a wolf. A sloth gets a potentially life-saving ride off the pavement of a highway onto a tree. A screech owl is rescued from being tangled in a fishing line.
Okay, that was part 1. Now he is free of the line. And now I'm gonna try to calm down. Calm down. I'm gonna save you. I hope his wing isn't broken. He looks pretty young, pretty small. Not that I'm an... Oh! No, 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 no. Calm down.
This otter jumps on a boat just in the nick of time to get away from some hungry orcas.
Uh-huh.
Hilarious.
Oh my god, look at them all. No, you can't eat them yourself. Oh, you leave your head on, please. Take that off.
Here, pick Avery up.
Come here, honey.
What are they eating? I don't know. One's getting water.
Oh, it's an acorn.
Hey, raccoon! Hey, raccoon!
He has a short tail. Looks like he lost
Hey,
that one.
And then people would have to ask what she is.
Oh, there's Maddie. Where you go?
Like going down is harder. Gotta get close enough first. Nope, it's gonna go all the way down. There you go.
A very powerful eagle is saved from a lake and even had ice that had bonded on its wings manually melted by these amazing people.
Oh, that's a good boy. Hi. I know. I know. I know, buddy. Here. Good boy. Yeah. That's a good boy. Is that yours? Yeah. You gotta move your paw. Good boy. I know, I know. Buddy. Last piece. Good boy. Good boy. That's it. That's it, bud. That's it.
You got it all over her. You got it all over her.
I know. She's a good girl. I know. I know. Good girl. Good girl. Good girl. Did it.
Absolutely. A neighbor even put this sign up. Mountain lion warnings are rippling through this area, and for good reason. For the first time, we have 15-year-old Paige Rudinsky's video showing what she saw just outside her sliding glass doors.
I don't know why he's not running away. I think it's
Up close, this mountain lion was acting like any other house cat.
It was purring and hissing at my dogs. I go over and I was like, oh, please don't let it be the mountain lion. And of course it was.
Paige Rudinsky said the tagged cat hung outside these sliding glass doors for about a half hour, then left, only to come back.
So the Labradoodle was a little bit scared, but Our Border Collie Lab mix wasn't at all. He was actually kind of excited by it.
I think the cat was just laying here.
Her father, Pierre, wasn't home at the time.
It's definitely nerve-wracking for the homeowners that have dogs or cats. 2 houses that direction is the...
Pierre showed us his backyard where the cat wandered around. Hours after this family called Simi Valley Police and officers scared it off, someone noticed the cougar here around 1 a.m. Same neighborhood, this time down the street around Moonshadow and Rising Star Avenue. The cat then strolled along Yosemite, and eventually it jumped a wall towards Bluebird Circle, where we found the Amines.
They were pointing the flashlights over there, so we got to see the end of the cat.
That was a surprise, yeah, like we saw the police car, so that's the reason, like they had a flashlight.
Both these sightings come after 2 attacks, one Wednesday night when Sammy barely survived his skirmish with the large cat. Hours later, early Thursday morning, when a woman desperately tried to fend off the mountain lion after her miniature schnauzer, Pumbaa, charged it. The 30-pound dog was no match for the cat. The schnauzer died. The Rodninskis made sure to check their backyard before they took their 2 dogs out today. Police told them even though the cat is tagged, that tag is not active, so no one has been able to track it.
Hello, I'm Mark Brown. Click the ABC7 logo to subscribe to our Eyewitness News YouTube channel.
Warthog was oh so close to being ground sausage.
Get your feet up there.
Ooh la la, ooh la la. Still got this bit of meat. Well, these two don't like each other. Tadi kami semua arah ini memang menuju ke tempatnya Putri. Nah sekarang sudah bertemu.
Masih makan? Yeah.
A man rides his boat in alligator-infested waters. Robert Irwin, of course, is the son of the late Steve Irwin, aka the Crocodile Hunter. Looks like he is fearless just like his dad.
You can see he loses that speed very quickly. Hey big boy, what do you think? You can see that big long tail, big round belly. It doesn't do him any favours on land. Give it up for Monty though. Yeah. But close to his water, look at what happens. As soon as I touch his water, instantly he knows he's got to come in here and defend his territory. What are you doing, Monty? Well, he's not following the script today. Come on.
This is in Lake Worth, Texas, where a man walks out on his dock to find this. Wow, how many gators do you think this is?
We get a lot of hate from this video because it's a crocodile farm, but we must understand that crocodile farms are needed because one, they allow assurance colonies if something would. It's sad, but it saves our wild crocodiles. So I'll be quiet quickly and hear. So as you can hear in that little
awesome scene here actually has babies close by, and the normally passive animal is ready to rumble if necessary. A mother elephant does not want humans close to her baby.
You don't like it, do you? Bye.
She's coming! Yeah! Oh, look at that! Oh, wow!
Smell it.
Here is an encounter with a very vocal lion who, if it were me, I would not be screwing with. But maybe that's just me. So look at this. The lion is behind a cage, and at some point we get to see the lion's insane athletic ability when it leaps into the air for some food.
Go! Go! Wow!
Like, I didn't even know a male lion could jump like that. Incredible!
Ну все, проходи, мальчик. Под ним.
Look, you know you are rich when you can have a huge tiger like this just walking around your home. The tiger's pretty thirsty on top of that, and this probably very rich guy, who I'm guessing is the owner, decides to be a little playful with the distracted apex predator. Beautiful drone footage reveals a shark swimming in some beautiful water. The video doesn't seem like a whole lot is, happening, but then you see this lone shark that's probably just, looking for food. Just a shark being a shark. At a certain point, you see the shark approach some kids who are playing close to the shore. Like, it looks like a predictable scene from a horror movie. Interestingly enough, the shark decides to detour and leave the kids alone. It's crazy because had the shark decided to attack, I don't know that those kids would have seen it coming. But luckily the shark bounced.
The bush and see if the lynx are out. Feeding time again for them. We'll give them some more food. So, you guys want to see them if they're there?
A man is on his snowmobile looking to go feed some wild lynx when he finds a much larger predator.
Come on, fella! Come on! That's the kind of wildlife we see out here. Come on! Come on, baby! That's a wolf right in front of us. We'll let him go. Well, folks, we didn't see those lynx, but got a good view of a nice little wolf. Didn't expect that. I think he's been out eating my food too, but that's fine.
A deer in Canada is rescued from a frozen lake.
Mới xin này.
Mẹ cho. Phải thả xuống, nó bảo thả xuống.
Yêu thế nhở? Trời ạ.
This animal is called the common possum and is found in South and Central America.
You're so cool. Yeah, you're just a little fucking dude. Oh, look at you.
A big pig doesn't want this woman anywhere near her piglets. Watch this dust up between two dominant male bobcats. Check out this video of a gigantic humpback whale who is minding its business when some kayakers get in the way and one of them gets flopped on.
He knocked it over. He knocked it over, the kayak.
What trips me out is how everyone is taking this lightly and laughing in the background. When an animal weighs as much as like 15 Chevrolet Suburbans lands on top of you, you can't assume that the people will make it out alive. The two kayakers here luckily made it out. I gotta be honest, I was gritting my teeth when this coyote came on to the turf of a huge Rottweiler.
Ollie.
Not sure where exactly this is, but this guy is sitting in his truck and mentions not one, not two, but 3 cougars. One of them literally comes towards the vehicle. Mountain lions are interesting animals in that they're not endangered or anything like that, but they're very elusive, and there are not a ton of encounters between people and these majestic creatures. Have you ever seen 2 giraffes fight? Well, now you have. Look, even with this slowing down, I'm not sure what this giraffe hit for it to knock itself out, but it must have been a very hard collision. Just one of these head swings would absolutely destroy a human, so I can only imagine.
A bear showed up in one man's backyard. There was no horsing around. Only on 7. Action 7 News anchor Tanya Mendez went to Durango, where a pair of horses took on a bear and won.
I thought, that looks like an awful big dog. And then when I looked again and got the binoculars, I was like, wow, wait a minute.
Wait a minute is right. A closer look, and this is what Jack Llewellyn saw.
I mean, I'm sitting there watching the bear running for his dear life.
A black bear in his Durango backyard and a few crazy horses taking a stand.
So I woke up my wife and said, you won't believe this. Come check this out.
The horses stood tough on their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
Wow, talk about potential prey becoming the predator. These horses wanted all the smoke when they saw a bear, and they were ready to literally kick its butt.
Their turf.
Like, okay, let's let him know.
Llewellyn's wife started snapping pictures as the horses gave chase, hunting the bear through the pasture, along the fence line, and the bear tried to hide from the horses.
He was in full sprint running along, and then the horses would stop for a little bit. He would stop and rest, and then they would take
I don't know at what point that this swimmer noticed this huge crocodile following him, but holy moly.
Casually going for a swim in a beautiful remote part of Mexico? Well, you should probably watch out for the locals, as this man got the shock of his life when a huge crocodile chased him to shore. Amateur footage has emerged showing a swimmer frantically trying to reach the beach whilst being stalked by a massive crocodile. Panicked tourists on the overhanging Boca Pila Bridge watched in terror as the man made a beeline for dry land. As the croc drew closer, luckily a quick-thinking onlooker threw a large object in the water to stop the snapper in his tracks.
So, some of you may have seen the short that I created with some good old mystical rapping in the background this past week. If not, the link is in the description. That was from this video of a girl in California who pushed a large bear to get it away from her dogs. The 17-year-old girl basically just reacted and did what many of us would have done. Pretty scary situation.
No se muevan.
Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Like, props to the woman who kept her cool along with the rest of the women, because this was well on its way to being a tragic ending had they panicked. So a black bear decides to harass a woman, and it seems more curious than aggressive, but wow. Like, what would you do in this situation?
He was hyped up for rutting season. He was just walking along the path. He stopped, like, obviously because he thought the stag was going to cross the path, but the stag took
This happens in London, where let's just say this man got too close to a stag and the powerful animal is not at all happy to see this man. This is not a game to be playing, because this thing could have tore this dude to pieces. I mean, people are going to really learn the hard way to stop getting too close to wild, dangerous animals.
The prospect of an alligator in your yard wasn't scary enough. Now this, apparently they can climb fences. A gator scaled the fence. I'm not kidding. At the Naval Air Station in Jacksonville, Florida over the weekend, a woman was driving by. Look, there's proof right there. When she caught one, it does a belly flop on the grass and then goes on its way. Officials with the air station said they don't plan to remove the alligator from the base unless it, quote, poses a danger to people.
Well, apparently,
if it can scale a fence,
so how do you keep that one out?
It has more on its mind.
Don't think I've ever seen that before.
No.
All right, let's go to Kristen Farley now for a look ahead. Kristen.
First time for everything, I guess, you guys. All right.
I've seen so many animal videos, as you know, but I've never seen anything like an alligator climbing a fence. Pardon my ignorance, because I had no idea they could do this. This is very interesting, to say the least. Not sure what this goat's major malfunction is, but it is being very aggressive to passerbys in this town in Brazil. On several occasions, it rammed people and even knocked one woman down. At the end of the video, they finally get the animal out of there, but not before he caused some sore behinds along the way. Yikes!
Loop jy weg vir 'n kameelperd?
Here's another giraffe encounter, and in this one, which is in South Africa, this enormous, beautiful giraffe is understandably annoyed with a cyclist who is invading the giant's space. And though the giraffe isn't being overly aggressive, I think it's safe to say it's annoyed with having this dude around. The giraffe is like, bro, this is my house. You better get your butt out of here before I go off on you. I don't know about you, but if it's me, I'm gonna listen. Here's a video of a man riding his dirt bike through the forest, and he comes across a ram of all things. That's like, nah bro, you shall not pass. At one point the ram hits the bike and then the dude gets off the bike. I would have hopped right back on and tried to bury Sanders around this ram to get away from it. The ram comes at the guy a couple of times on foot before he is finally able to get away. A giraffe falls down while drinking water and then tries to play it off. A whale saves a diver who was also a scientist from a nearby shark.
He came right for me. He didn't stop. He kept pushing me, and I was like, whoa, wow, you know. Then I saw the shark.
There's a great big tiger shark over there.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I went, oh my God. He was protecting me. Boat. He's making sure that I'm okay.
Man.
Yeah,
the way.
It's really bad.
I got to the back of the boat and I was laughing. I was just laughing.
Great Danes are usually pretty laid back. This one sticks up for its owner and protects her from a home intruder.
Immediately did an about face, literally, and started after the gentleman. And he escorted him out by the rear end with his teeth.
She watched as Ward ran away, only to come back moments later in the back of a patrol car so Tracy could positively identify him for police.
A raccoon trying to break in an attic is caught in the act and needs a hand.
I'm going back in there. He's lost a little blood to his legs, but looks like it's coming back to him. Slow.
જોઈ રહ્યા છો મગરમચ્છ તળાવથી બહાર નીકળ્યો છે ના થયો ને વિડીયો ઉતરે તો મચડી દો અંદર જઈ રહ્યા છે.
Like I always tell y'all, when I find something I've never seen before, even if it seems like a small thing, I'm going to show it to you. I've never seen anything like this, like a crocodile, especially a big one like this, climbing up anything. I mean, let alone like a bank that's this steep, trying to get back into the lake. I mean, look at this thing. It's all clumsy and kind of slow, but you know, it got the job done. I mean, this thing is a monster, and it took him a minute, but he got there. Oddly entertaining to watch something like this. I don't know. This seems like a normal grizzly bear video for a sec, until I saw that there is a wolf very close by. I couldn't figure out if the wolf is following the bear or vice versa maybe. perhaps trying to get some cheap leftovers from any potential meal the other one gets. Nevertheless, this is pretty awesome to see. This is a video of a man named Justin who went out fishing and then started calling to a pack of wolves who actually showed up and got pretty dang close to him at one point in the video. Justin mentioned he had no weapons and not even bear spray, bro. Like, dude, I don't think I would be trying to get close to wolves with no weapons. Are you crazy, bruh? Dude could have literally been filming his own ending, which is insane. Ever seen a turkey attack a police car? Well, you have now.
He's going after
Dave,
it.
are you seeing this?
Oh
Dave.
my god. The turkey is attacking the cop car. I have to get a better view of this. This is just beautiful.
This horse came around the corner so fast, and I guess it forgot to turn on its traction control. I mean, holy moly, I'm just glad this horse wasn't too badly hurt. And I'm really glad that this guy didn't fall like right beneath the horse and get crushed, because he easily could have been.
Nervously, the booby hen rises, exposing the chick. Instantly, the crabs dart in to seize the newly hatched victim. But this time, the action does not follow.
This is a video of some booby birds who are attacking a crab who is trying to get one of the bird's babies. Man, these birds are really trying to get at this crab. What makes this insane is that the badly hurt crab actually amputates its own limb, which is just crazy. By the way, the limb grows back, which is even more alien-like. I mean, just insane.
This crab, also badly hurt, simply performs a quick battlefield surgery, amputates its own claw. It will be regenerated in the next several molting cycles.
Category of don't ever try this at home. North Carolina scientist Fred Boyce was off duty from his job at the Pine Knoll Shores Aquarium when he spotted the 250-pound, 10-foot-long alligator. Wildlife officials had been called in, but they were still a couple hours away. So Boyce did what any brave man would do.
So another idiotic Darwin Award winner decides to try his luck trying to handle a wild animal. This time, not just any wild animal. He tries to catch a 10-foot alligator with his bare hands. Like, by himself. Yeah, what do you think happened?
In the category of don't ever try this at home. North Carolina scientist Fred Boyce was off duty from his job at the Pine Knoll Shores Aquarium when he spotted the 250-pound, 10-foot-long alligator. Wildlife officials had been called in, but they were still a couple hours away.
A man gets violated by a skunk.
Honey, yeah, just... It got you? It sprayed you?
Yeah, oh, burns.
Ew!
Oh my god.
Oh, I smell that. Holy God. Oh my God.
Oh.
Jesus.
Wait, burns.
Oh my God. That is disgusting.
Alright, got it.
You're getting in the car? You can't drive?
Shut it off.
I think so.
Oh my gosh. I'm so scared. This kangaroo's attacking me. So you want to know how to fight a kangaroo? First, you shake their hand and agree to a fair fight. And after a quick kiss, we brawl. Stand up, push them back. Now don't be intimidated when they bite you or kick you. You simply have to just bite and kick them back. Just wait till he's 6 foot 200 pounds. Is that Kevin?
Okay, so right now we're sitting in the car driving and I should be freaking out, but somehow I'm not because, oh, look what's right above me in a car that just came walking across from Craig driving. I gotta tell you though, my heart is pounding and now it's time to get out of the car because we're both freaking. Ah!
Passe-moi à droite, passe-moi à droite. On est sec.
An electric eel lights up a Christmas tree.